In the 8 years that I've known my husband, he's gotten into a bunch of different art projects. I shared about his oil paintings, the quilt that he made, the pocket watch. The first art project that I ever saw him get into was block printing. These are some of his original lino blocks, but this is the first block that he carved. Now, this was back in 2016, so I don't have a lot of videos from this time, but I do have a lot of process photos. He would sit at the dining table in my little one-bedroom apartment and work on his blocks for hours. The octopus prints were made up of 3 different blocks. He experimented with gradients for this one, which I think turned out really cool. This is what the final print ended up looking like. And he went on to create a bunch of other prints, a series of knot prints. When we first started dating, he was working as a merchant mariner. It was between ship jobs, so he had a lot of time to work on what he wanted to work on. So he carved this series of knot prints. We went to a letterpress studio in Seattle and printed them ourselves. That's me running the letterpress. And this is how the final prints turned out. A series of mushroom prints. This was a series of 3 different mushroom prints that he did. And a lot of you have been asking why he doesn't sell his prints. And the answer is that he used to. During this time, I helped him start an Etsy shop, and he did sell prints on Etsy. And what has always blown me away about these is just the level of detail and precision that he's been able to get in his carving. This is the only video that I have of him carving a block. This also turned out to be one of my favorites. I'll show you the finished block in just a second. One of the few art projects that he's actually returned to later. Several years later, he got into Mokuhanga, and this is the block that he carved. So I'll probably just have to make a whole separate video about this because this is like insane. He carved this. Like this, he carved that. This is that. He carved that. What?